Hey mathletes, so this question is going to be a little challenging, but we're going to get through it, I promise. Now, when you get these crazy looking questions, the first thing you want to do is you want to start with the information they give you. So they gave us this arc and it's equal to 84 degrees, and the angles that go along with it are here, this central angle, and then there's another one up here. It's an inscribed angle. Both of those share that arc. So central angles are equal to the measures of their arcs. So that means this is equal to 84 degrees because this is equal to 84 degrees. Inscribed angles are equal to half the measure of the arc. So this is equal to 42 degrees. That's all we can do from that section. So let's go to the next part. Let's look at the 30-degree angle that they gave us. It's an inscribed angle, and the arc that goes along with it is right here. Now, because that angle is equal to 30, that means the arc has to be equal to 60, twice the size of the angle. That's the most we can do from that section. So now I'm going to look at the 24 that they gave us. Now, that 24 doesn't really go with anything. It's just there. But we can use that 24 and the 60 degrees we found earlier to find this section. Something you should know, this entire top half is a semicircle because its endpoints are a diameter. Semicircles are equal to 180 degrees, which means this whole section is equal to 180 degrees. So to find the measure of just NQ, you would do 180 minus 24 minus 60, and that gives you 96 degrees. That arc goes along with this angle. So this is also equal to 96. All right, I'm going to erase some things and then we're going to finish this up. Okay, so I see another inscribed angle that we did not look at earlier. So here's an inscribed angle. That inscribed angle has an arc that's a semicircle, half of a circle. So that means this angle has to be half of 180, which is 90, which is going to help us to find this angle, this one right here. That's going to be equal to 90 minus 42. That gives you a 48. Still not done. Since that angle is equal to 48 and it's an inscribed angle, we can find the arc that goes along with it, and it's right here. We got to multiply the angle by 2 to find the measure of the arc. So the arc is equal to 96. That arc actually goes along with an angle. So since the arc is 96, this angle has to also be equal to 96. Now this picture is not drawn to scale, so those were not vertical angles. They just ended up being exactly the same somehow. Okay, there's one more thing we can find on here that you may not have thought about. So let's do it. The very last thing on here for us to find is, okay, had to get everything back together. The very last thing for us to find here is this angle right here. That angle is actually part of a triangle, and we know it's a right triangle with 30 degrees here and 90 degrees here. So this angle has to be equal to 180 minus 30 minus 90, which is 60 degrees. So this is 60 degrees. And that is it for this challenging circle puzzle. How'd you do?